Goodbye, September. Hello, October. Don't blink because it'll be Christmas next. Happy October 1st. So let's have coffee in a cute Tim Hortons ghost mug. So the donut changes color and the bats on the back change color. And we're going to use pumpkin spice coffee creamer, of course. Yes. I've been saving it, waiting for October 1st. And here we are. I can't believe it. Like, what happened to September? Oh, it's crazy. Oh, it smells good. It does. There we go. Now, I was going to have pumpkin spice, my Starbucks one, but the hubby did a pot of coffee, so I'm going to have that. I forgot to mention that to him because he's ahead of me. He has my coffee made the night before, and before I get up, he pushes the motion power button in the house. Yes. So let's get poured. Before we do that, on the weekend, I think it was Sunday, Casey and I went out. We went to PetSmart, and we went to Valley Village. She had to go to the bathroom. It was just like a quick stop into Valley Village, and I did bring a couple of things with me just in case to donate, just in case to get 20% coupon. And it's a good thing we did, because I did a short on this and I have to upload the other things I found. But in case you didn't see that short, I will show you. These were on the shelf. They were waiting for me and I couldn't believe it. All the way back from the bathroom, I grabbed them and they are in great condition. Winnie the Pooh canisters. Okay, there's two of them. Okay, I got like a good chunky one here, tall one, okay. Tall drink of water, and then a little smaller one. Now I'm wondering if this was at once upon a time like a 3 set, because most canisters come in like a set of 3, 4 or more, but there was just 2 of them. This one I think was $4 or $5. I think probably $5. The tall one here was $7. So, and I still have a good section, like, you know, seal. Yeah, it's still good. And they're clean. I checked. I have a Winnie the Pooh corner going on here, so it's perfect. And I was looking for 3 canisters or like 3 containers, and I found 2. I'm going to put my flaxseed in this one, and this one I want to make like pancake mix, and I think that it's a perfect size for pancake mix. I just need to find one that's a little bit bigger than this one if it's a canister for my oatmeal. So then I'll be all set. So I have to like rearrange stuff on here because I have my vintage Tupperware canisters here. I might put like 2 smaller ones which have like my raisins and icing sugar I don't use all the time, like the flour and sugar I use constantly. So I might put those other 2 because I don't use them every time. I'll put them in the cupboard and put these on the counter. So yeah. It's just it was meant to be. They were waiting for me, and I'll show you what Casey found. Casey found something too. Let me grab it quick and we'll pour a cup of coffee. He found this Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, Casey, he loves Marvel. He is a big Marvel fan. You know, he just loves Marvel, and I think Guardians of the Galaxy is one of his favorite Marvel movies, and it was $10, and it was just there, and he grabbed it. Oh no! So it was meant to be. All right, let's pour it to the top. Oh, I made a little mess. So sorry. Okay, not changing color. It did. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. What's wrong? There it goes. See there. He's enjoying his donut and pumpkin spice cappuccino. There we go. It just takes a few minutes. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? I used it the other day and it worked. It just takes a few seconds. I get it, you know, it takes a few seconds for the coffee to kick in. I can relate. So as you can see, I got my 2 Winnie the Pooh my canister here for my utensils. And this, I think, was a planter I found at Goodwill. And I have my picture leaning up against the canisters right now, right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up putting it like right here on the wall. I might, or I might just leave it leaning up against there. We'll see. But yeah, gotta rearrange some of that. But yeah, that's my Winnie the Pooh corner, and I just add it to it. Excuse me. That's my spot. Is this what happens when I get coffee? Yeah. You take over? Yeah. Okay. You're lucky you're cute. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we will sit in this rocking chair because the other one is already preoccupied. So, if you're having your cup of coffee or tea, cheers, clink. Here's to a wonderful day, kind of cloudy day for October. That's good. Cloudy, but it's still warm out there. Yeah. That's Ontario weather. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. It could be chilly morning, or it could be like, you know, still warm but gloomy. Yeah. So like it doesn't really feel like fall. No. No. But this coffee tastes like fall. That's so good. Pumpkin spice. Oh. I couldn't find it at No Frills. I got this one at Sobeys. And it's weird because usually I see it at No Frills in September. And they didn't have any. I don't really think they got any in. We had Starbucks. But I'm not paying, you know, $8 for Starbucks. Nope. No. No. Yeah, so like it was fun. It was just me and Casey. So we like on the Saturday we went to, the boys and I went to Spirit Halloween, if you watched that video. And you know, that was fun. I could have done without the rain, you know, but Mother Nature wasn't cooperating as usual. But it was still fun looking at costumes, and I just still need Henry to choose his. Hopefully he does that soon. And yeah, and on Sunday we went to PetSmart. Now PetSmart used to be across from our Costco, right next door to Giant Tiger and Dollarama, but they moved. My sister told me they moved just down the road. They moved like where the plaza where Home Depot and Home Sense is. Casey didn't want to go to Home Sense though. No, you know, that's the thing. You can't really shop with boys because they don't want to go to the fun stores like Home Sense and Winners, you know. They don't, you know. At least I got him to go to Valley Village. He does like to thrift, so that's a plus. But like it was just me and him, and it was nice to get that one-on-one time. It doesn't happen, you know, very often, but when it does, I enjoy it, and it was fun. Yeah, the new PetSmart, it's really nice. It looks a lot nicer than the old one, and I'm not sure why they moved. I no idea. I'm not sure if this building is bigger or larger than the last one. If they just want a different location, I don't know. They're in a pretty good location, I think, right now. I think they were in a good location before, but this one's probably a little bit better, a step up better for location. And yeah, they were really nice. We looked at the fish, and a lot of hamsters were adopted. There was a lot of, you know, those little signs that I've gone to a good home. And there was a mother and daughter picking up, I think it was a hamster, I'm not sure. It could have been like a smaller creature because I couldn't really get to look. Because that's the thing, because at the old PetSmart, the hamsters were like at the back wall where there was like room to look. Well, now they have the hamsters on two of the aisles at the very end or beginning of the aisle, and on each side, so it's kind of hard to look at them when there's other people in the aisle, so you don't really get a good look. There were a few small creatures, but I'm not sure if they were mice or hamsters, but there was mother and daughter. They were adopting something that was small. I'm guessing it was a hamster because they also had a hamster ball, but I'm sure other small creatures can go on that too. So I'm assuming it was a hamster. But like all of them have gone home to a good home, and And then like we rounded the one corner. We should not have rounded that corner because there were a few cute kitty cats and they were really cute. There was one really fluffy one, like, oh my gosh, like a fluff ball, and so stinking cute. But they had, you know, please adopt me with my brother, you know, siblings to get them together, which yeah, I get that. But I don't think Lois would want a new brother or sister. No, not in a cat form anyways. No. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, it was just fun to look around, to look at all the Halloween costumes for the pets. So super cute. And but yeah, it was just like, yeah, we should not have rounded this corner because it was just so cute. And it's like, oh, if I could, I would bring you all home and be the crazy cat lady of the town, you know. I don't care, you know, like, oh, sign me up, because they were just so adorable. But yeah, so that was fun. And then he had to go to the bathroom, of course, even though he went before we left. So that's why we went to Value Village and went straight, you know, to the back. And of course, we didn't have a cart. And then I saw the canisters when we came out, and it's like, yep, okay, so I'm carrying them in my arm. And then it's like, we go to the one section in the front. They took out, last time the hubby and I were there, they took out a section, and then at first I thought maybe that was for the Halloween, but no, the Halloween was where the clothing section is, and it looked like they kind of, like, there wasn't as much stuff. I'm noticing that with stores that used to have quite a selection for Halloween stuff, costumes and that, accessories, that they've kind of like cut down. Yeah, that there wasn't as much. I mean, there was still a selection, but you just noticed that they kind of downsized a little bit. So, but those two first, you know, aisles right next to the books was Christmas. I'm like, yep, I'm in the seventh heaven. So we're looking and we're walking by, and that's when he found the Guardians of the Galaxy picture. And we're walking by, and I think at this time he was done. I didn't get to look, because we were just sticking to the housewares. But he was done, because he wanted to go to, we checked out Ryan's Pets too, which is a pet store right across from my village, and so he wanted to go there. But we were looking quick, and they had like VHS. Oh, I'll have to grab them and show you which ones I found. I found a few Christmas ones. And so I was like, by that time, it's like, okay, my arms are full. And like, you know, so it's like we grab a buggy, put everything in the buggy, and then like carried everything out, because of course we didn't have a bag after we paid. But Casey, I had the canisters, and I also found, here's a picture. I'll insert a picture. It's the animal shaped paper plates that used to be at Dollarama when Dollarama used to first opened up, and they were like brand new in the package. I think they were like $3, and I grabbed those. And like Value Village was like full. Like they seem to be really, their shelves are really full. Like really full. Like people are donating, even though like I see videos, you know, people to like, oh, boycott Value Village, and even videos to boycott, you know, Tim Hortons, because like I know Tim Hortons, they have gone downhill, but you know, it's just like, no, I'm not going to boycott. You know, boycotting is just like protesting. You're not going to get very far, you know, like, no. Yeah. And even though it's like I don't agree like with Value Village, because like, you know, yeah, because their prices, because some stuff is like super high. But there are still treasures to be found at decent price. You just have to look for them and hunt them down. But like, I still, you know, shop there, and like I only spent around $30, you know, because we were probably in there for, I would say 15 to 20 minutes, and usually I'm in there for at least an hour. Maybe like an hour and 20 minutes, and it was like 15-20 minutes, and you know, we had to pay, go home. But it was kind of nice to like do like a quick stop in, you know, and just to look around quick, right, and like grab anything you see, and like that's it, you know. It was kind of nice to do that. They also had like these Tupper bowls. There were probably like around 6 or so of them, but they wanted $2.99 each for them, and I'm like, even the 20%, that's a little bit too much. But I didn't really like the color, and they weren't as deep. But yeah, I was thinking to resell, but even at that, $1, like, you know, $2.99, I guess it's now. And because like Tupperware is filed for bankruptcy, so yeah, so be on the hunt for Tupperware. They told their reps that they could still sell it, but I'm not sure what it means, like what for that. I'm not sure what the future holds for the company if they filed for bankruptcy. Yeah, it was fun, you know, in and out, and yeah, just fun. Let me go grab the DVDs, VHSs, not DVDs. All right, so my Value Village VHS section has really dwindled down, and I knew that eventually this would happen, and that one day there's going to be no end cap with VHS tapes. And even though I know this, I'm still not ready for it. No, I'm not. It's depressing, okay? Okay, I know. But I was still able to find some, because they used to have one end cap with all like Disney ones and other end capped with all the other ones, right? And now we're down to one, a mix of both, not a very lot, maybe 2 shelves of the Disney / you know, kid movies. So so let me see, these ones, the ones I found was just, no, I'll show the 2 I found, because they're pretty much mostly all Christmas except for 2. So the first 2 I found on the end cap was Land Before Time classic, Journey to Big Water. I don't have this one, I have pictures on my phone. They're not updated with the ones that I bought or, like, you know, found at yard sales, and that this year. I will have to update it, but this one I do not have. There was also another one they had, but I had that one. So I'm not sure, I might have all of them now. Now, the first one I don't have in the plastic case. I have that in the regular paper case. So I would like to find that one just so like they all match, you know, kind of like everything to match. But if not, I guess I will learn how to deal with it. I know. Try not to look at it. But yeah, I found that one. You know, yeah. You know. Yeah, you know, right? Traumatized, yeah. And Muppet Babies, so stinking cute. I love that. I cannot wait to watch this. Remember, what was it, one of the Muppet movies, Muppets Take Manhattan, that one, when they did the Muppet Babies, and it was like, oh my god, that was my first time seeing the Muppet Babies. Okay, and then Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas classic. These ones were down where the Christmas stuff was, just on the shelf, just laying there. VeggieTales, The Star of Christmas. I don't remember this one. I just remember the toy that saved Christmas, which I think I have on DVD. So might have to watch this one too. Can't go wrong with VeggieTales. No. So there you go. And my favorite Barbie Nutcracker. I was excited to find this. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes. I remember watching this over and over again. Yeah. Oh, starring in her first movie. Was this the first Barbie movie? Really? I mean, there's been so many. Yeah, I love this take on the Nutcracker. So yeah, excited to watch that. I was excited to find it. And last but not least, a Bing Crosby, White Christmas. Yay! Another classic. And that was it for Value Village. Yeah. A few good finds, and very exciting to find them. I haven't found any VHS there for a long time, so it was nice to find some. Yeah. So, and okay, so next, books. Okay, so I'm finishing up the Janet Oak and T. Davis Bun. Okay, I got these in, at a yard sale in the spring, and I'm finally getting around to reading them. It's just my pile keeps growing, you know, books to be read, and I try to tackle it, and sometimes I'll do a good job and I'll tackle it pretty good. But I don't get too far because then I add more to it. It's a good problem to have, you know, it really is. I know, well, it's just, that's what happens when you have like a lot of little free libraries around you. Yeah. I know sometimes if I'm out and I'm near one, on the way home, I'll make a quick stop. You know, they're addictive. Okay, they're addictive. But yeah, I started reading these. Okay, there's 4 of them. I'm on the last one. Really good. I like Jenna Oak. She's a good Christian Canadian author. She lives in Alberta. So really cute. But I think I showed this before. Okay, it has. This is what I love. Books, you know, when you thrift them or you find them at yard sales, the little notes inside. And it says, Mother's Day, may you have many hours of happy reading. Thank you for your love and care throughout the year. Love, Philip. XOXO. May 9th, 1999, right before Y2K. We're still here. Yeah, nothing happened. But when I finished it and I was flipping to the back, and like she wrote a little note, like almost like a letter, and it's like this is not something you see, right? Handwriting, because they don't teach this. They don't teach this in schools anymore. Like I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with them, because like you should, like, if we had to learn how to write in cursive, everybody needs to. And then I think, what was the other thing they don't do anymore? I think like tell time, because like everything is digital, you know. So like if a kid saw like hands on the clock, they wouldn't know what time it is, you know, because like, yeah, everything is digital, but you should still, like, you know, learn how to tell time with the other, you know, the other way. But yeah, it's sad. So yeah, it was just, and the writing reminds me of my grandma's. It's very similar. So May 23rd, 1999. Wow, took her a couple weeks to read this. Dear Philip, someday when I am no longer with you, I would like you to know how much pleasure this book has given me. I can hardly wait for the sequel to Catherine and Lewis's story. I'm just like, okay, that's a little hard to read. I shall always remember your sweet children signing their names upon the front cover for me on Mother's Day. The warmth and love in your home always fills my heart to overflowing. You are indeed all that I have prayed you would become. All those prayers I said for you and Brenda when you were giving up, I know I witnessed some to pass. No mom could ask for more in a life of her God. I love you, son, now and for eternity, Mom. And that, like, so sweet. Like, oh, it makes you wonder, did she donate the book or did she pass away and, you know, the family donated it? Yeah. So I checked the other books there, of course. That's like the first thing I did when I found that. No, that was the only little note / letter. But so cute. And it is a good book. It's about Catherine and Louise, I think that was it, like, right? Louise, I know. Coffee hasn't kicked in. Yeah. And Catherine is English and Louise is French. And they're on, like, the border, you know, the French border. They're, like, right next to each other. But they're, like, the British don't get along with the French. And, you know, but they form a friendship. And then, like, they get married, I think, on the same day. And they have their first kid together at the same time, both the girls, but Louise being French and her daughter was really, really sick, so that she would have passed away if Catherine didn't take Louise's daughter to the English doctor to get her help. And then war broke out, like, it wasn't like war, but the British stirred up poop and made the French flee, and they had to flee to Nova Scotia. But they got separated. They end up raising each other's daughters. You know, can you imagine? And not knowing if the others have survived, you know. But yeah, can you like imagine? Like, yeah. So then it continues on with their daughter's story, finding, you know, their destiny in life. So yeah, very good. I'm on the fourth one. I probably will donate these to a free library altogether, of course. And yeah, they're really good. And yeah, just started this one. I'm on chapter 1. I just read the prologue, which was just a few pages last night. But yeah, really, really good. And then I'll tackle another book and just keep going and keep adding to my pile. But yeah, it's just really, really good book. And war is about to start, or there's talks of war starting. So yeah, but oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, it's been busy over here. Just yeah, you know, finally get to sit down and have a coffee chat. Been wanting to for a while, but it's just been too crazy. And the running will be finishing up soon, and I'll be busy once that's done. And then before you know it, it's going to be time to put up the Christmas tree. So I mean, it's October 1st, right? So Christmas tree time, right? Yeah, we're good, right? Yeah, okay. Believe me, I probably would. No. Oh, the air fryer. We love our air fryer. I think it's a little bit smaller than an old one, but it's still the perfect size because it's just the hubby and I that will heat up, like, we'll do, like, you know, potatoes or fries. We even had for the frozen fish, we did that in the air fryer. That was really good. But the boys like stuff done in the oven. They don't know what they're missing. You know, they really don't. So for us, for 2 people, it's just enough of food. And the cat fountain. Okay, the cat fountain, we hooked it up right away that night that we got it, and she sat on the desk just staring at it. Okay, you should have seen all of us. We were like, okay, come on, you can do it, come on, like watching your kid take their first steps, you know, and we're like, come on, you know. And she just kept staring at it, and water can be hard for cats to see, so I like kind of like put her paw in it, and I like splashed, and it got her head wet, you know. And then I figured out, because, like, you know, like, I was kind of like, you know, like, okay, you know, you need to drink water, you need water to live. And I figured out, because there's like a thing that goes in the middle. It's like a flower, and like 6 streams come out the petals. So I took that part out. You could have it or not have it. It still works either way. And then she started to drink from it. I don't think she wanted to get her face wet, which I get, you know, same. You know, she doesn't mind getting her chin wet when she gets a drink, but she doesn't want to get like her face wet. So now she drinks out of it, no problem. And we have it where the Hello Kitty humidifier was, because that's what she was drinking out of. And she wasn't drinking out of her bowl, because I was going to put it in the kitchen. But we just put it there so she knows where it is. Now the Christmas tree, because she's, you know, a creature of habit, that, you know, she's just so used to it being there. The Christmas tree goes there, so the chair will be moving, but we'll like show her that, you know, the fountain will probably stay on the desk, because nobody uses it anyways, unless Casey draws, and if he wants to draw, we can move it. So it's like no big deal. But yeah, now she drinks out of it, no problem. We just have to move the middle part, the flower. But I just thought I'd update you on that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and speaking of books, I did read the 4th, it's actually the 4th book of Bridgerton, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, Penelope and Colin's story. The book is so much better. Oh my gosh, the book was so good, and we knew it would be, because the book is always 100% hands down always going to be better than the movie or the show. And this book was so good, I did not want it to end. I absolutely loved it. And I watched the season 3. I don't know why they skipped the 3rd book. The 3rd book was, I think, Francesca, story, and I kind of like, I think what they did was like merged some of like the story in the third book into the into the third season, you know, and it's just, it was too many characters, too many storyline. Could have done without Benedict's story. If you watched it, I fast forward through his story. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that, you know, so anything I don't like, you know, I fast forward, did not miss much, believe me. But I wanted more Penelope and Colin. I love Penelope because, you know, she is like, you know, an underdog, you know, nobody really pays attention to her. She's like in the shadows, she's quiet, reserved, you know, excuse me. So yeah, her character is just really relatable. And what I didn't like was in the book, her and Eloise Bridgerton were best friends. They were like this in the book, and Eloise didn't find out that Penelope was whistled down to the very end at her wedding. Okay, and she was like the last one to find out. Well, actually, Penelope told her, but she already knew because her sister Hyacinth couldn't keep her mouth shut and told her, but she wasn't mad. She wasn't mad because she's like, yeah, you know what, you did the right thing. If he would have told me, that's not a secret I would have kept. And the show, they had Eloise find out at the end of season 2, and Eloise was mad, and their friendship got interrupted by something stupid and silly, and they didn't make up until later on in the 3rd season. And I really did not like that. I was like, how dare you mess with our friendship, you know? And it's like, that wasn't in the book. Like, you know, you just like, who wrote that? I just want to, you know. And then, like, you know, added characters. Queen Charlotte, she's my least favorite character. I do not like Queen Charlotte. No, I don't. I do not. And I know she has her own show. She has like 1 season. I have no intention of watching it because I don't like her character. I don't. Because she is a real person, okay? She is a real person. But she was not in the books. So why are we adding characters that are not in the books? And you know why I don't like her? Was because she interrupted Penelope and Collins in the show, their wedding, okay? And she had everybody leave but the Bridgertons, and she wanted Whistledown to come forward. I'm sorry. You are selfish. You are interrupting their wedding for your own selfish needs. No, I don't care if you are the queen. You can wait till after the wedding. That ticks me off. You know, it's like, what the heck? Yeah, so I just did not like her character. Did not. No. Least favorite character, really. Like, why are we adding all these extra characters? You know, like, no, yeah, like, no, just knock it off. But yeah, it was still good. But I probably won't watch. The next season is 2026, and it's Benedict's season. I wasn't going to watch it until I found out. I googled it. I guess his story is kind of like Cinderella. So, I'm like, dang it. I'm a sucker for a Cinderella story, so I might end up watching his story too. But not till 2 years. I have to wait 2 years. No, I guess they are filming right now. They started filming 2 weeks ago. So, but still, if you're starting filming now, why does it take so long to release it? And don't release it in 2 parts. That seems to be show's new thing. They release, you know, the episodes 4 at a time, and then a month later they release the last 4. Don't do that. I will wait until they are all released, because I'm not going to watch the first 4 and then wait a month. No, I will wait. I don't care if I see spoilers. I will wait until all 4, all 8 are out, so I can binge watch it back to back, and I don't have to wait a month. It's just ridiculous. Like, stop doing that. Like, yeah, but yeah. And we lost Dame Maggie Smith. I mean, was not expecting that. Nobody was. 2024. Like, you took James Earl Jones, and not like that wasn't enough. Yeah. No. But she was 96, and she did pass away peacefully, and that's a good way to go. You know, if you have to go, that's how you do it. Yeah. I think I first saw her in Hook. Yeah, Hook. And somebody in the comments online they said in the scene, you know, I think it was at, I forget, it was at the beginning, I think, and she said, oh, it's been 10 years since, like, you visited, and somebody had to put, it's been 10 years since Robin Williams passed, and it's like, why'd you have to do that, you know, like, I'm like, has it really been 10 years, like, it doesn't feel like it really doesn't, no, like, it can't be, but, has it really been 10 years since he's passed, like, yeah, somebody said that, it's like, oh, gee, thanks, you know, But yeah, she was fabulous and everything. She was in A Secret Garden. Yeah, I remember that. I think my favorite role of hers is Downton Abbey. She was so good in that role. She had some of the best snarky lines. She really did. But yeah, yeah. So keep an eye on Julia Roberts and Dick Van Dyke. Okay. It's just, yeah, because 2024 isn't over, and, yeah, we all remember when Betty White passed away, and 2024, like, everything was almost over, like, oh my god, like, last final blow of the year, right? And it's like, okay, enough. Yeah. Yeah. It's just crazy. Yeah. She was just so good. She really was, you know. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee. You can tell when your coffee, like, cools down. When it changes back. It's still hot for me, you know. It's, yeah. That's what happens when you're chit-chatting. I don't drink as fast. It's okay, it's still hot. Yeah, super cute mug. I did miss out on the pumpkin one, but you know what? From last year, I think that's okay, because I think this one is a lot cuter, super cute, than the pumpkin one. Yeah. I wonder what they'll come up with next year. Oh, I don't know. And speaking of Tim Hortons, we're going to have to be on the lookout for the Christmas ornament starting next month. What's next? Yeah, and we'll see what mug they come up with too. I know, like, the last year they had for Christmas a snowman one. I didn't get it because the top, the rim looked like it went too much, like, in, and I always dribble when the rim is like that. So this one isn't as bad. But then later on I thought, oh, I could have used that for hot chocolate and just put a straw in it. You know, I don't have to use it for coffee, you know, but we'll see. Yeah. So, but anyways, I'm going to finish this and get the day going. Enjoy the peace and quiet while the boys are in school. I can't believe the first month of school is poof gone, and next weekend is a 4-day weekend because I have a PA day Friday, and then it's our Thanksgiving on the Monday, so it's just crazy. That's why it's like, you know what? It's going to be Christmas. Let's just put up our trees right now. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I don't care about Halloween. I don't. So let's go. You know, I care about the candy. That's it. You know, like, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Who's with me? Okay, guys. I'll see you next month video. Take care. Be blessed. And ta-ta for now. Bye.